of the beast, smoking weed whenever we breathe.
They moved all my shit out of here. I'll start getting cute for the videos. But right now, I can't. I don't have the energy. And I am in good spirits, though. I've been, because, like, going through this type of shit is very hard to do, especially with a teenager. If, I, like, first of all right, so, what? I'm not even going to make this review. I'm going to do the review separately while I eat, because I got 20 minutes until I got to eat anyway. Sorry, I know I look crooked. I don't know if it's my glasses or what. I feel like it's the glasses. I don't know how, why. Anyway, my hair, I cut all my hair off back in August. So, it's like, why do my glasses look like, I don't know. It could be me holding the camera like weird too. But anyways, you get a real hood, not even hood, you just get a regular mom ass video today. Like, I'm a mom and I'm going through a lot of shit. And this is just what life is. And I feel like I want my channel to be real as possible. That might mean that I might not, I don't know what it, that don't mean shit. This is gonna be a very realistic ass YouTube channel, and that's all I can say. For me to be consistent, and persistent, both. I would need to be able to come on here and look like this, because every day I'm not gonna be looking like, like I do when I go out. Like, there's no way. That's a waste of money and makeup and stuff, and shit, people go through stuff. And that's the one thing I don't like about social media now, is that, it's like, it's crazy how, like, everybody just phony as fuck. Like, everybody just phony. Everybody just live this facade ass life. Everybody sit up there and act like they just walk around and be cute all day, every day, non-stop. Like, no, you don't. That's not realistic. Especially if you have kids. Like, come on. Like, no. I feel like it's not normal to be normal no more. And it's like, what? Like, nobody, when I was little, shit, none of my people even, like, wore makeup. They got dressed when it was, like, when we was going to the movies or something like that, and, like, to work. And, that's it. But, like, sitting in the house, everybody sitting in the house looking all cute and stuff, that's weird. And I hate that everybody try to make that, like, a thing now. Like, how can you not be comfortable watching somebody be comfortable in their own house? Like, it's weird. I don't know. But, yeah, so anyway. Yeah, so, right now, I have to move, so, my apartment looks like this, very empty. Still debating on if I'm gonna save this stuff or I'm gonna save the TV, but I'm just debating on if I'm gonna keep the tables and chairs or not, or if I'm gonna put in my auntie shit. But yeah, so I'm moving. I was working this job and it was an incident, so like I haven't been really getting hours, and so like now I'm like, ugh, my cash flow is like weird, and then like I was like super depressed. Like, once that situation already happened with my job, and then my building was already on bullshit with me. They've been on bullshit with me for years. I ain't even gonna flex. So I knew it was coming. I should have just moved on my own a long time ago, but I'm just like, nah, I kind of want to stay, and then I kind of want to leave, and I couldn't really make up my mind because I'm very indecisive. I'm sorry, I'm looking everywhere else but at the camera. But yeah, so with all that going on, I'm just like, it's hard to be consistent with the channel. Well, it's actually not. It's just like me thinking like, oh, I need to be done up. I need to look like this. I need to do. I'm not doing that. I like YouTube, and I feel like we need to make, regular again. Like, Nobody sitting in their house just dead up for no reason. And then if you do get dressed, if you do get dead up, like for me, I'll be like, dang, I kind of want to go somewhere. Like I ain't gonna lie, sometimes I will, you know, just for the strength of the channel. But all the time I'm not gonna do that. And for me to be consistent, I need to look and act and be very myself. And myself is, you know, like I don't think I'm like a ugly person. I could definitely get my brows done, but you know, it's on the list. Right now is just getting all the shit out the crib by Sunday. And then getting my daughter used to, you know, leaving and going to school from my cousin's house and like getting money saved and all that. Like that's just all my focus right now. So yeah, and then like a plethora of other shit been going on and like, so it's just like it's crazy. It's crazy out here. So yeah. You know, it's real. I didn't got rid of most of my cups. We out here in the blue solo cups, but this ain't no solo cup, but it's mimosas at night. Yeah, Rufino, Prosecco, and orange juice. So yeah, mental check-in. I am okay. Once again, I had to pull myself out of it. I've been depressed for probably about 5 to 6 months. Yeah, I'd say 5 to 6 months. Like, it was bad. I was like super depressed. And then like probably like a month or two ago, it got to the point where I was like, not necessarily suicidal to the point where I would just get up and like go and attempt it, but like to the point where it was like actually a thought. Like I kind of was like, all right, I'm definitely ready to go. I'm gonna be cool without me anyway. Like it definitely it got to that point, which was hard to deal with. I didn't even know how to deal with that. I didn't even tell nobody. I kind of just started telling people once I like got out of it, and I'm pretty sure I'm out of it now. Like, and then it's like everybody like, why you didn't say nothing? Why you didn't? And I'm just like, yo, I know how to deal with shit the way I've been dealing with shit, and that's by myself. Like, even in relationships, I never like, I don't know, guys they don't know how to be there for you. Like, I don't know, or maybe I just never had a guy that could. I don't know. I just know since I was little, I would go through a lot, and I would go through a lot of sad shit, and nobody would make me feel better but me. And so, you know, at 31, it's the same shit. Like, and it's like I don't blame anybody for that, but I know it's not safe either. Like I should have an outlet. Like I don't have an outlet. I just be an outlet for other people. So I know everybody kind of just been like saying like, why you ain't talk to us about it and stuff, and I'm just like, man, I don't know. I do know. I'm just not used to. I go through stuff and I go through stuff by myself, and that's what it's been forever. Like, no, hopefully it'll change. Hopefully I'll start. Like, my goal right now is to just move, get this job at the daycare, and then at some point find the time to find a therapist and go from there. And yeah, we'll see, how it goes from there. Because I can't keep doing this. It's unhealthy, especially because now I'm at the point where, I actually like thought about, not being here. Like it's hard to say out loud. Then I don't want to get all emotional again. And I know I'm not the only person that go through this, especially as a black female, because like with black families, you just go through stuff and you just shut the hell up, and that's just what it is. Like, that's why it's like I don't really blame nobody. I don't blame myself either, which is like I know I could do better. I'm not saying that. I'm not like letting myself out the hook, but like I know I'm way too hard on myself, especially if I'm getting to the point where I feel like I don't deserve to, be here and alive and shit. Like that's a lot, and that probably got a lot to do with just everything, a plethora of everything in life. So, I know I need to go talk to a therapist because it's not normal, and I don't want to cry because like I stopped crying so long ago. Like I just stopped and just had to. Like I don't even think I cried at my grandma's funeral, and I took care of her before she passed away. I just became this. I gotta be. I don't know. I don't know, y'all. But it's just an update. I'm sorry. I'm coming up. No, I'm not sorry, but I'm coming on here. Super raw, but straight like to the point. And then like now, my dad girlfriend decided to reach out, and I don't know. It made me feel some type of way. Like I don't know why it triggered me so bad, but I don't know. I think it's because I kind of felt like it wasn't genuine. I'm not saying that it wasn't, because I don't know. I don't know her. I don't know. You know what I mean? I know of her, but I don't know her. So like I don't know if it's genuine or not. But it was just like I'm just like, I mean, what? The process is already what it is. Like, what do you? Anyway, and then it's just like it just sucked because it's like, damn, it took for me to have to open up and like tell my dad that like I was juggling the idea of not being here and shit. And like now it's like, oh, I'm concerned, like, oh, like I actually care. Oh, now I want to read. And it's like, damn, like that kind of sucked. Like for something so dramatic for me to get help, like, or for somebody to reach out, or for them to reach out and not like actually be mad at me because of life. It's like, damn, I didn't even know you would be going through all this. Like, you would know that if you talk to me or ask questions and not get mad because I done did something that you don't like. It ain't like I'm robbing no fucking, like, I'm not robbing nobody. I'm not doing none of that. So, ugh. Try not to cry. I need to explain this to Diamond, but we already going through all this. I'd rather just explain it to her once we, move out. Instead of me like trying to get like up, your mom's suicidal thoughts and like, like, oh my gosh. It's too much. It's a lot to say. Yeah, but yeah, I don't know. I don't need to go talk to a therapist. One of my friends, well, I just said that twice. But one of my friends, she did. She was like, man, I was just talking to her. This was like probably back in February, March. And she just like, like, I was just talking to her about a lot of stuff. She's like, back then she was telling me I should go talk to a therapist. She's like, if you don't have an outlet, you don't have nobody you have to get that out, like, or it's gonna fester and it's gonna get worse. And she was right. Because she had actually started looking into going to a therapist. She was doing that, for a minute. And, so, yeah, it did get worse. And for probably like a week, I laid in bed and was like going back and forth about it for a minute. And So I didn't have those thoughts. I would just, once on Sundays or maybe twice out the week, I just go to the bars, drink and stuff, get a Cutiez, and it'll numb it for a minute, but then sometimes I wake up and then it'll get worse, and so, you know, this video is so candid and just open, like, I can't believe, like telling my story so random, but it's just like, I just don't feel like waiting that long, and then I think I'd rather do it like this instead of being like super cute and it's like nobody's even listening to anything I'm saying. They just like, oh, I like your makeup, like just ain't a conversation to be all like super cute and super like, nah, I just wanna just be, so yeah. So, and I move Sunday. Today's Friday. Excuse me. And I work all day tomorrow, so hopefully, yeah. But I can say that I do believe all of this happened. I am a firm believer in everything happens for a reason. And like, I don't know, it was just like one day, something happened, something hit me, and it was just like, this is happening for a reason. And it's probably because the apartment or the situation I'm in, you just get comfortable. You don't really want to, it's hard to really thrive. I'm not using that as an excuse, but I know that I need pushes, and the universe knows that I need pushes. I'm a person that need pushes, and every time that I have went through something pretty tragic, the next thing that I went through was for the better. I always left for a better situation. Like, yeah, this is what it is, but I don't know. And then it's different now. Now I just record. I've just been uploading, and like it's just like a whole new, I don't care that I get only a couple views. Who cares? Whatever. It is what it is. This channel ain't for, all that beauty shit. Even though I do that beauty shit and I do it very well, but this channel ain't for that. This channel is just like for my kind of like my little videography, my little bio, but within YouTube. Like, that's exactly how I want my YouTube channel to be. Not just, my channel is to teach you. I'm going to teach y'all stuff, but y'all going to come along with me through this journey of life, because life is crazy. And sometimes people go through the same stuff, and they just want to know that there's somebody out there that's going through the same thing as them. But I'm still going to have reviews on here about whatever, TV shows mainly. I'm definitely finna review Black Ink Chicago. I knew it. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna talk about that in a review, because I'm actually finna do that now. I'm probably finna do a couple videos. I think I'm just gonna do, Black Ink Crew next, because it came out Wednesday, and Growing Up Hip Hop came out Thursday, so even though that shit still ain't gonna come out till Sunday, this probably gonna come out tomorrow. The other video come out, I might just upload to tomorrow, who knows, I don't know. But yeah, so yeah, that's what's going on with me. If you're my homie watching this, it's life, you might know more, but it is what it is. This is where I've been at. Yeah. Chill. The ghetto. I don't even live in the ghetto, and I'm not from the ghetto either. But I feel like my life is the ghetto right now. But mostly my fault. I was super depressed and couldn't get out of it, and I didn't even have to pause to reach out for help or nothing. Like, I don't even know who to call them that wouldn't make me feel worse. So that was a lot of the issue too. And every time I talk about it, I feel like I just want to cry so much. And I probably do need to cry a lot because I do not cry. Probably once, my period comes, like sooner around my period, I'll probably watch like, I don't know. I know what I need to watch. I Am Sam. That movie, boy, I be crying for like the next 3 hours after watching that. I remember one time it got me, and it was like during the time when me and my ex-boyfriend, I had the one ex-boyfriend, like, well, one of them exes, I realized that I think I loved more so as a friend than a boyfriend. But I have one ex that I knew it was like more than, he was just a lot to me. Like, but now he's just, oh my God, he like purposely makes himself mad at me, even though like we run into each other here and there, like, whatever, anyway. And that's other recent ex that's like, I don't know. I miss him because we was cool, but like, he just used to talk to me so dirty. It was ridiculous. Like, and he would apologize, but then he'd just talk to me like shit 2 seconds later. So it was like, oh no, what you apologizing for? But yeah, anyway, so yeah, I think that's it though. I'm gonna try to do my check-ins more often. I'm gonna try to upload every day for real, legit. I just want to be able to. Today was like, go out the bam, upload it, the end. I don't care if 5 people see it. I don't care if 100,000 people see it. As long as it's seen in my situation, help other people. Like, cause I'm still am a firm believer in that. My life purpose is to be myself. That is my life purpose. And I know because of the type of person I am, I'm super loving and genuine and caring. I mean, I got some savage ways and I can be mean, but at the same time, I am loving life. I'm super spiritual and I'm very caring and creative and artistic and all that other stuff too. So I know me being me and recording me being me in my life, it will help out other people. Alright, so thank you for watching. Comment, like, subscribe, whatever you want to do, whatever you comfortable with. I know there's some people that watch these, but don't tell me until like a year later. Like, oh yeah, I'll be watching your videos. Like, oh really? Nice to know. But you didn't subscribe to my channel. But anyway, I gotta go because my food almost ready. And I need to open this window because it's getting hot. Yeah, because this oven is on like 400 degrees. Boy.